Welcome to the Red Panda Podcast, where we shoot the shit for a while. My name is Pedrock, and with me is...
Nelly the Afrobot.
And...
Jeffrey the Afrobot.
Alright, I was going to be real mad if you just said Jeff again, because it hurts me every single time you say that. It's so boring. Anyway, today we're talking about Zenkaikon 2017. Was what, last weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Last week?
Holy shit.
7 days ago.
What was it, April 28, 29, 30th? God, man, it's been a week? It hasn't been more.
No, it's been a week.
It's been a
Oh my
week.
god.
Yeah.
I don't know why it feels like it was a really long time ago for me. I guess I was just busy.
Yeah.
Because you slept
I did catch up on sleeping.
a lot.
Yeah, the week before Zenkaikon, I slept 15 hours total. So I was definitely tired going into Zenkaikon and coming out of Zenkaikon.
Sounds like con sleep, though. You're on that con schedule.
Yeah, but Zenkaikon was pretty good. It was very relaxing. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. How was it overall for you guys? Real quick tidbits.
I liked it.
You had fun?
It was chill. Getting there was kind of interesting because...
Because you and Jeff went early Friday, right? What time did you guys leave?
Oh.
We thought, relatively early, but this is Virginia.
Yeah.
So traffic starts around 11 o'clock in the morning. So...
Well, people are going to lunch. And then people are getting out of work early.
It just doesn't quit. Apparently, people go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning and leave early. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Took us 5 hours to get there.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. We left at like 2
We left
o'clock.
at 2. And then we pit stopped twice because it was
Oh, okay.
hot. But no, it's not okay because it's still
Well, I mean, if you
5
took a-
hours.
What kind of
5
pit stop are we talking about? Like, just fill up gas, keep on going, or did you stop, have a meal, enjoy the sights?
Stop, use the bathroom, grab a drink, and
Yeah.
then get back on the road.
Holy shit!
And then there's the other one was in Conowingo. Past the dam.
Royal
The
Farms.
Royal Farms.
We need one of those.
Some Rofa?
Oh, man.
Rofa?
So good.
Sure. Sure.
Potato wedges. If you ever see a Rofo, get the potato wedges.
Rofa.
Huh?
Rofa.
I call it
Royal
Rofa.
Farms.
Huh?
Farms. F-A.
Nah, I got
Nah.
Rofo.
Rufo.
Man, nobody's gonna know that.
That's okay.
All right.
But
so-
anyways-
don't sleep on it. If you ever see it,
Air conditioning is tight.
so good.
They do not. They're
don't
not
slack.
stingy with the air conditioning. They just let it blast full vibes.
But I mean, you got air conditioning in the car.
No.
No, this was
No.
like... So here's the thing. My car, I haven't really used the air conditioning because I
winter.
kind of figured it was always not working.
Oh.
So like when I got the car, that's a luxury item for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I never really used it.
I mean, just roll the windows down.
Yeah, just you drive faster. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Well, I mean, if you're stuck in traffic, you can.
But if you're stuck in traffic, that bad boy is just like blowing maybe like 2 degrees colder. And it's just pushing the air around, and that's...
I think we should have just had the windows down. We were trying to be like, yeah, the AC's kind of working.
It was kind of working when we were like gunning it and just barreling, just going balls to the wall down the road. But then it would just heat up again. I don't know.
It was bad. I think. So you were saying how good Zenkaikon was for everybody. Like
Yeah.
for me, I don't know. It started off okay, but then there was like a lot of progressions towards hell
Oh.
for me. So I think
Nice.
the heat stroke I suffered from
Fair
the car
enough.
started off a little rough. But it's okay. But I just had a bad weekend myself.
Oh, damn.
I mean, that's just a more personal thing. I was just tired.
You were also like dead from allergies too.
Yeah.
you
That's
couldn't breathe.
another step.
I mean, we did drive through the countryside too,
yeah.
which
Oh,
I'm
and you
guessing
wanted
that
the
didn't-
windows down.
Yeah.
That would have killed you for real.
which didn't help. But that's another thing. Probably check in your car.
Is that a
Yeah.
tip? Is that
Yeah,
That's a
that's-
pro tip. That's a pro tip.
a
If you're gonna go to a
Zenkaikon
convention,
nightlife tour?
Check
Tip?
your tires. Check your
Yeah, if
your
you're
lights.
doing a
Make
road
sure
trip.
all your lights are working so you don't get pulled over.
Nice.
I could have made the judgment call because we wanted to go get gas by my neighborhood, and then we drove by my house again. I was like, Nelson, should he pull over and let me get my car? But I was feeling lazy. I'm like, yes, Nelson's driving. I get to sit,
you could have
relax.
just made Nelson drive your car.
True,
Yeah, man, come on.
true,
Come on, Jeff.
true.
Jeffrey
but
the
I was
Afrobot.
like, I'm trying to save some money because my car is an SUV.
Yeah.
Nelson's gas is, man, that barely took any gas.
My
So,
car is ridiculous on gas.
so we saved money on gas, but we paid the price in full.
In other areas.
I mean, we had Beats though.
You could have had Beats in Jeff's car.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not stuck to your car only.
But yeah, just double check. You get that oil change. Check
Yeah.
your tire pressure.
Be ready for a road trip. And part of the road trip is the vehicle.
Yeah, coolant, windshield washer fluid, the whole 9 yards. Just do a
Test
checkup when
everything.
you're doing a road trip. Even this one was only supposed to be like what 2.5
3 hours,
hours,
2.5.
3 hours ish,
Yeah.
maybe.
What, the drive?
See, I didn't-
It's
Yeah.
only like 2 hours,
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. But then
I can't believe you guys spent 5 hours on
the
the road.
handicap, the Virginia Nova
DMV.
DMV area.
Wait, why'd you say handicap?
No, like the handicap for the hours. It's like
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
have
Oh,
like
the handicap.
+2
Yeah, yeah.
whenever you go anywhere.
That's pretty heavy. So what time did you guys get to Zenkaikon?
We got there at 7.
Wow.
It was still light though.
Yeah, Friday. So
Yeah.
now that we're talking about Zenkaikon was light on Friday. I don't remember it being that light, but remember me and you, Pete, we got there pretty late last year.
Yeah.
So we didn't really experience what Friday was really like.
Nope. We just got in time for like the concerts.
Yeah, we got there at like 11, 10.
Yeah.
We got there really late last year.
Yeah, but we left really late too.
Yeah, so it seems like Zenkaikon is a con where
Friday night, people are trickling in.
Maybe you get some people coming in, but like Saturday is the day that people come in.
Saturday and Sunday.
And also the day that rooms are all sold out.
Oh yeah.
All of Lancaster. I got a room last minute on Friday night, but that's it.
Nothing for
Do
Saturday.
you think that could have been why there wasn't a lot of people on
Yes.
Fridays? Just everything was just full up.
No,
I don't think
It's just
so.
people don't come in on Friday. They come in on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know what the demographic exactly is or where people are coming from, but Saturday was packed from early morning.
Because everyone just got there.
Yeah, I
and-
guess everybody just swarmed in Saturday early. Friday had a good number, but it was definitely
Not
much
you
more
can't
open.
compare, yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty strange because, I mean, usually you want to get there Friday and enjoy a little bit more of the con.
Yeah.
Because I feel like getting there Saturday and then Sunday. Sunday to me is the wind down day. I expected Sunday to be like Friday. And I think it was kind of the other way around. The Friday was your typical Sunday style anime con where there aren't that many people. Most people have left. And
I mean, we
It was
weren't
the other
there
way
on
here.
Sunday. Nelson was there.
Yeah,
Was it, how packed was it on Sunday?
it was still pretty decent.
Compared to Friday or Saturday?
It was definitely more than Friday.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
so
that's really
So
weird.
there was people. I mean, going to the panels, which
They did have better attractions for Sunday because cosplay wrestling was on Sunday.
yes.
So my assumption is that for a con of this size, which isn't too big, right? But it isn't tiny.
Above plus 5,000 plus.
Yeah,
6,000
5,000. So it's
plus.
like it's a
It's a good
okay size.
Yeah.
So for like a big con, like a what's the biggest con?
Otakon, Comic-Con,
right?
stuff like
Comic-Con,
that.
like those
Awesome
are
Con.
like full on commitments. You are taking a lot of time off.
Yeah.
So people want to experience it all. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know how those cons work.
Right.
For something like Zenkaikon on a small scale, people are like, we don't need Friday. We'll just go Saturday, stay the night, leave Sunday.
Yeah, I guess they finish up they go to work Friday, they don't take it off. Some people, for the bigger cons, they'll go in Thursday night.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, okay, I can see that.
I mean, to be honest, we kind of walked it all on Saturday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But even Friday night, we were able to see a good amount of stuff too.
Yeah.
Because the convention center part is big enough, but it's also hallways. It's not open air where you can see everything. You have to traverse the hotel to really get a feel of everything that's there. And even though we went last year and I knew where everything was, Friday night we only got to hit up the bar lounge, the concert hall, and the lobby area. And we didn't walk anywhere else, and I felt like I didn't know what was going on. Like I felt like the convention was super tiny, even though I knew there was all this other space because it wasn't visually in front of me, and it hadn't been visually in front of me for so long.
Which I think plays a part into how I feel about Zenkaikon as a whole. As in, like, Zenkaikon is a con in Lancaster.
Yeah,
Not Zenkaikon is Lancaster. If you catch my drift. Like if you, I haven't been to Comic-Con, but like if you go to San Diego when Comic-Con's happening, San Diego turns into Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Like everyone there is at Comic. No, good example. PAX East is something I've been to. Boston, like you go there, everyone's there for PAX. Huge numbers. Like you just walk around Boston, like
signs
that
outside.
area, signs ever. PAX.
Discounts from stores.
Yeah. MacFest is a good example. You go to, I mean, that's not a great
Decently
example.
good example.
Yeah, but like you walk around the National Harbor.
Everyone knows what's going on.
Everyone knows it's MacFest. You see everyone that walks down the street, they're going to MacFest.
Yeah,
MacFest.
they're aware. Like businesses are aware.
Whereas in
Lancaster, you walk around, people don't know.
No, they don't know what's going on. I mean, they might see the costumes, they might be able to figure, but stores aren't necessarily aware of it. There was one store that I can definitely say which was the one, oh no, there's two stores, never mind. One store that was aware on its own was the one that just had opened up, which is the Asian food Chipotle style burrito place.
They were open last year.
What was the name? Cilantro? Something like that. We got to look it up.
Street food,
Yeah.
kitchen.
That place had business cards that were designed like a Pokemon card.
Oh, cool.
And the tax were actually discount coupons for you to go there. And it was referencing Zenkaikon. But every other store, they were kind of not aware. The patrons weren't aware. So if you stepped out of the con area, you were just in Lancaster City. So I get what you were saying. The city doesn't really adopt the convention hard enough. And it could.
It could.
Yeah, I mean they
Because
paired with some places, but yeah, that kind of unified.
Yeah, you need
feel
a
to it.
better unified feel because really, like, to enjoy Zenkaikon, I think you do have to go out into the Lancaster City. At least if you want to enjoy it the way we want to enjoy it, which is we're not going to be watching panels or videos all day. We're going to want to relax. We're going to want to hang out, drink a little, and, enjoy, I guess, a good atmosphere, not just a con atmosphere the entire
But
time.
I'd say the one minus thing about that is that when you go to Zenkaikon, like the moment you step out into Lancaster, just like up the streets of Lancaster, that separation is like immediate.
Yeah, pretty much a block.
The only
Less
thing,
than a block.
the only thing that connects the con to Lancaster is you just see people in cosplay sometimes.
In that
street.
intersection.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You
The
got
intersection
maybe
right outside.
a block square.
Not even.
Because if it's not lunchtime and people aren't traveling far, and if it's not like early morning or late night when people are going to hotels outside of the Lancaster Marriott, then people are just in the courtyard around that roundabout.
Yep.
That's where the cosplay photos are, and it's right in front of the hotel. Outside of that, you'll see them by the subway, but that's about it.
Yeah, didn't really see a lot of people wandering.
Yeah, you'll see them at the cheap eats restaurants.
Yeah, those.
There's my place, the pizzeria, burger place that's half a block away.
So one thing I noticed is that when we were just walking around was that I brought it up earlier, is like the price point thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
So if you walk around Zenkaikon, and primarily anime con goers are somewhat younger, so maybe they don't
especially for Zenkaikon, yes.
Yeah, somewhat younger. Maybe they don't have that much
oriented.
How much money to go splurge on a
Teenage,
night
college
out,
years,
right?
yeah.
So maybe people are more frugal with their money. So they'll go to cheaper eats, right?
Yeah,
You go to the Subway, you go to
Local diner,
my place, the sandwich shop. You're gonna be spending $8-9 on food.
Yep.
There was that noodle place we went by too,
Issei?
Issei's.
Yeah,
ramen
Issei,
something,
ramen place.
which is decently priced too. I kind of wish we had it because it was cheap.
And that place was packed.
It was
probably because it was cheap.
Because of all that. But the moment you start paying over $14 for a meal,
your meal's like $12, $15 range.
that separation happens again immediately.
Yeah.
Where you're like, well, where's Zenkaikon? Where's the people that...
At least not the easy to spot.
Yeah,
people,
it's not as
which is-
like, say for instance, you guys went to Subway. You guys went to, line up in Subway. You guys were in that line for a good 10, 15 minutes until you got your food.
And everybody there was in a costume with some sort of anime
They were there
gear.
for Zenkaikon.
Yep.
But if you go down the street to maybe a sit-down restaurant,
Or
even like right across the street
lounge.
from the Subway, there's a couple other places.
So where the Lancaster is located, once you leave through the front doors and head down towards the right, there is a Subway, and you can get your sandwich shops and everything. Across the street from the Subway, there's two bars, Tellus 360 and I keep calling it Atlanta, but it's not Atlanta.
Atlantis.
Altana.
There we go.
Yeah.
Altana. That's
Which are both rooftop lounge bars type things. Those were completely devoid of congoers, I think.
Completely. I
Yeah,
saw
it was like
one
locals.
other person, and then
Yeah.
they left after their drink.
Yep. And that place is on the pricier range. So same thing with the other restaurants where you'll see one or two, but it's not populated, at least not during the major hours. So yeah, the price point does affect it. If you're going to Zenkaikon and you're going because you want to go to an anime convention, but you're just looking for that social, which is kind of what we go to relax. Instead of spending money in the Merchants Hall, spend money on Lancaster. Just go out a little bit and check out the shops.
Yeah. Maybe find some people to go with you.
Because did we do that? I don't think we did that Friday. Because I got in Friday late as well.
You got in
but
late.
Yeah.
My trip was 3 hours. I wish my trip was 5 hours. I would have slept longer.
Did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's this the best example I could give about that separation is the hotel bar.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we did Friday night.
It's a hotel. So the restaurant is in the hotel. This is on the first floor lobby. But that separation is immediate because that's like it's a bar. It's a nice restaurant, nice bar connected to the hotel, but I mean it's not cheap. So
But-
like you'll see some people there, like some people have some drinks from the con, but like majority no. Most of the
Actually, I
people
think-
there were locals.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. That like fucking Lancaster Hotel Convention Center is a hotspot. That
I mean-
bar is a hotspot for
it's
locals and stuff.
It's right in middle of downtown.
That's
Right
true.
in the
I mean,
intersection.
you don't know. It seemed like people probably at least made that one of their stops if they were going somewhere.
But then again, I mean, there was still. I think that bar, because it was connected to the hotel, more congoers
Yeah, of
went
course,
there.
of course.
So you saw a lot more, and I think it's not that there isn't the market that people are willing to spend more or don't want to do that. It's that maybe people don't know. Like if you have that bar there, why would you go out into the city and experience all this other when you can just stay in that little bubble?
Yeah.
And I think that's what most people that go to conventions are used to. There's only the convention and the convention hotel or conference center, and that's it. They forget that they're in a place, especially if they're coming from out of town. They have a place that they can explore.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, Friday, going back to Friday, my trip was, I guess, a lot better than yours because I Ubered in, and I wish mine would have been 5 hours so I could have slept longer.
So I don't think that's really settled into anyone's head right now. He said Uber.
Yeah,
He Ubered in
from
Northern
Virginia.
from Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. to Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
It wasn't too bad.
About 150 miles, I'd say, right?
It's
2.5?
140.
140 miles.
Okay, come on.
An Uber.
It's not bad. The only one it was bad for was my Uber driver who did not know that he was going to be going on a journey, that we were going to be taking a journey
Pilgrimage.
together. Yeah, I felt pretty bad when he showed up.
I mean, you could feel bad, but he had probably all the right to cancel that ride if he didn't want to do
He
it.
tried to. He tried to get, like, social cues were telling me that he wanted me to be like, I'll find another driver. But I was really tired. So the only thing I told him was, yeah, wake me up when we get there. And then I passed out. I woke up like every 30 minutes or every hour. And I was like, wow, this is a really long trip. Sucks for this guy. And then I went back to sleep.
Now, was this his first time driving to Lancaster?
Yeah, first time driving out of the area for Uber at least. Because the guy came in and said, where are we heading to today? And I thought that was a weird question. I was like, you don't already know? I'm like, okay, we're going to Pennsylvania. And he's like, I think he did a face.
Did you think you were Bruce Wayne or something?
He paused, he thought about it, and then I think he looked at his phone and saw the destination. He's like, wow, this guy's not fucking lying.
He probably thought it was Pennsylvania Avenue. He's like, oh, I can do that, you know?
Yeah, and then he's like,
Instead
no,
of 30
that's-
minutes, it's 3 hours.
Oh my! He's like, why is it 3 hours to get to Pennsylvania Avenue? That's just down the block.
Must be some big traffic.
Yeah, he said, wow, I didn't know Uber did out-of-state trips. I was like, oh, well, wake me up. And then passed out.
Dang. Power move.
Very much so. He was also at the end of the trip, I think there was a little bit of like, I don't know, passive aggressiveness, because he's dropping me off and he's like, yeah, I guess I guess I gotta find gas. Gas is kind of expensive up here.
That's the same
And-
damn price. Same damn price.
But it was a great drive. I recommend. Yeah, it was great for me. I recommend if you're ever going to a convention, you know, and you have a cheap hotel or overall.
Uber.
Yes.
Uber in.
Oh my God! Imagine if I could have done carpool Uber. If you guys would have chipped in,
Oh my God.
it would have been a $40 ride each of us because like the total was like $180.
So I looked up prices, right?
Yeah.
They were talking about, our friend Allie was talking about how there's Amtrak trains from Philly to Lancaster.
Yeah.
Apparently they're dirt cheap. So I
Yeah.
got curious. I was looking at train rides, Amtrak rides from DC to Lancaster.
yeah.
You have to do a transfer at Philly, and then Philly, layover to Lancaster.
Right.
Prices more than your Uber.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're like 100 and
And what really sucks about
100 some
that,
bucks.
those are commuter trains. So if you want to leave Sunday, you can't. You have to wait until Monday to commute back.
is that how it works?
Yeah, Amtrak is a commuter train. It doesn't run on weekends. Pretty positive about that. I am very confident about that.
No.
What are you talking about? No. Like, that's how we used to get to Otakon. We used to get to Otakon by taking Amtrak, but we could only
the MARC
take
train?
it. Yeah.
That's different. I'm talking about like actual Amtrak.
Oh.
Like yeah.
Never mind. Okay, that I don't know about.
But then they probably have limited trains running on.
Yeah,
like,
the limited
Sunday.
trains. You have to buy tickets. You have to do the layover.
Oh,
So it's in total it's like 4 or 5 hours.
Wow.
Meanwhile, you paid less than those tickets.
I drove in a brand new Honda Odyssey. The driver was very clear to stress that multiple times. I think he was a little pissed. But yeah, and do it with friends, chip in. It's very worthwhile. The only thing you're risking is maybe the Uber driver says, "No, I'm not doing that."
But I'm sure you
But-
can by then you could just find someone to drive you there.
Or you
Yeah.
can just peer pressure them into it.
You don't have to go through Uber. You can just find online, be like, hey,
Or Lyft.
some sort of driving company, be like,
Yeah.
when you want to ride from here to here.
It's
And
definitely-
especially for kids, for
Yeah.
those that don't have parents that can drive them or have adult to drive,
it's worthwhile.
stay safe, find a
Yeah.
safe driver,
Yeah.
all chip in. Hey, you got to ride.
Even if you're driving with a family, you get somebody else to take you. Like if you don't have a Honda, instead of renting a car for the weekend, just get an Uber, request one of the deluxe cars, the SUVs or vans, and you're fine.
Hot tip.
Yeah, hot tip, use Uber. I definitely recommend it, man. I slept in style, to be honest. And when I got there, I was refreshed.
You were
I
ready
had
to
my
go?
nap. I was ready to go. Walked in. I wasn't dead tired.
What time did you get it? You got in shortly after we did because we got there at 7.
I got there at 8:30.
You got
Yeah,
so
it's like-
it was back to back because when we got there at 7, I was still not feeling great. I think I was dehydrated. I think that's what happened. I was just
Yeah.
hot,
Yeah.
sweaty.
I had the Powerades.
I went to
I downed like 2 Powerades.
yeah. I went to my room. I lied down in the AC on the bed for a little bit. I whipped out the Mario Kart 8.
On Switch.
Yep. Went to the
Switch.
bathroom, played some more there. I just sat in AC until you arrived,
Oh, okay.
and then when you arrived, we went
went to the bar pretty
straight
much.
to the bar.
Yeah, I mean, when
Yeah.
I walked into the registration line, got my badge, started messaging.
Oh, we went to
people.
Nelson's room for a little
Yep,
bit.
Yeah.
I found Nelson's room, hung out there for a quick second, and then went to Jeff's room. That was where I was going to be staying that night. Decompressed 5 minutes, and
Barely,
then,
not even.
Yep,
Just
and
dropped
then-
your stuff off, and we went back to Nelson's room.
and then we hit up the lounge
And
and the
that
bar.
also brings up another question that I forgot about last year: Zenkaikon elevators.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're
There's
filled the
only-
traffic.
There's only 3 in the hotel.
There's
sold
only
out,
3,
so yeah. If you're on the lower floors, floor 2, 3, 4, just take the stairs. Honestly, a lot of people were doing that.
If you're on floor
18,
8,
17,
no. If
19.
you're floor from like 5 is a pool, 6 to like 11, just take the stairs.
Yeah, it's doable.
I think you just have to because
I think a lot of people do
every
that
time you press down and you like the door opens up, you're gonna see a full elevator.
Yeah.
Or you got to do that. You got to go up to go down, kind of
Yep.
thing.
You have to ride the elevator up. And it usually won't be too bad. And then make your way back
Like
down.
if you have to take the elevator, you got to go up.
Or don't be in a hurry. If you are in a hurry, take the stairs.
Yeah.
Which, there's not too much to be in a hurry as long as you're not trying to catch a panel or whatever.
Yeah, I left most of my stuff in the car.
Oh,
I
the
brought,
first
I brought
time?
like I just brought like my regular bag and my DJ stuff and
Yeah,
left
you
the
didn't-
rest in the trunk.
You didn't unload too much at the beginning.
No.
Oh, yeah,
no,
Friday.
I got it later.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, elevators.
'Cause you don't really
it's,
need it.
It's pretty busy. Like the con's not big, but 5,000 is still 5,000 people, right? I don't know how many people are actually staying at that hotel. But
Either
like,
way, a sold out hotel and only 3 elevators.
whew,
Yeah, it's gonna.
you're gonna be
rough.
waiting.
Yeah,
Um,
but stairs aren't too bad.
what did we do Friday? Oh, we met up
Friday,
with DJ
yep.
High Five.
So when we were at the bar, we started ordering drinks,
And then
we
we
got
ordered-
some amazing crab cake puff balls
Like
thingies.
small crab cakes, like mini crab cakes.
Yeah, it was so good.
And then
That's when Nelson and DJ High Five joined us. So we bought some rounds, kept drinking,
and
just
then kept
chatting,
drinking and got wings,
got wings,
got more drinks.
This is on
Yeah.
the Instagram.
And
You can check that out.
Oh yeah, we do have a few pictures on the Instagram.
So Friday we didn't do anything con related. So
no, but it was great.
we had drinks,
Well, see,
drinks.
And then
I
music.
I wanted to do the video game room, but
I forgot.
It
Yeah, I was
closed
just
early,
drinking.
I think.
Right, I'm like, I'm dehydrated. I need to hydrate,
Hydrate.
and I was hungry, so I was eating those snacks.
Yeah, and I wanted to catch up with High Five.
Yeah,
It was nice.
yeah.
It was pretty cool to chill and talk to him. I feel like we shared some values with him, just like how to enjoy cons and stuff, and just being able to enjoy the bar, chat with people. We even talked to some of the locals, like people waiting to get drinks. We
Oh,
were
yeah,
able to
yeah.
Talk to them. Nelly got lots of props for his fro. Everybody respect for being able to manage it and keep it up to date.
Well, these
as
are the
he does.
Lancaster.
These are the
Lancaster,
Lancaster.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, like it's
The people of Zenkaikon all think it's just a wig.
they just think it's they probably think I'm just in cosplay. I mean, I think that's the overall consensus.
Oh, fair enough. Damn.
Oh.
I didn't think about that.
The Afro guy, he's doing the Afro version of that costume. Okay, cool. I dig it.
And a black Ness.
Oh, he's just that Luffy, that boxing Luffy.
Oh yeah, Afro Luffy. Yeah. Very good.
Con body goals.
So
And
But
the
yeah, I
beauty
mean,
of
there was a good amount of people in there.
the bar.
Yeah, just
it was pretty
all,
packed.
Yeah.
all there.
But like I said, remember, it's just a lot of locals, a lot of
Yeah.
combination locals
You
and
did see
con goers.
groups of con goers.
Yeah,
would
you do.
stop in.
You do.
You know, for with their friends, they do a pit stop.
If
and I guess
anything,
go
bar
back.
was packed.
Yeah.
both nights, very packed.
And then after that, the concert's going on, so you just hop on over and enjoy some music.
We went there pretty late.
Did we?
Yeah,
I
we
forgot.
We caught the tail end.
Oh, okay.
Extreme
Oops.
tail end. Because we were just drinking. We were just
Yeah, I didn't
enjoying
care.
ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I was having a fun time.
Yeah. So we went down.
No, we still got to enjoy a good.
Yeah, we caught the
we
last,
did.
like,
Yeah, I guess
hour.
it was
Last
still
hour
the
or
tail.
so.
end.
Yeah. And then we got our interview. And then we went back. And we got room service.
Oh my god, that was
Enjoy. You are at a nice hotel. Enjoy hotel amenities.
Yeah, especially for Lancaster, they give you a lot of food. Like,
Well-
because we got the turkey provo sandwich.
So I looked at the menu. Like it's all stuff that they just have in fridges. Right?
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
it was the late
the
night
kitchen.
menu.
The kitchen is closed. But
Yeah,
for that, what? How much we paid? Like $10.
yeah. It was actually like what you would have spent at Subway, a little bit over, but not
Quality.
the $15
10
range.
times better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was huge. The sandwich was big. I didn't finish it. I had to give the other half to Nelly.
Yeah, that sandwich was packed.
It was
Yeah,
good.
it's
And
really huge.
I was already drinking. So
Yeah, we had a pretty weird
It
end of
was.
Friday night because it was be in the hotel room. Nelly was DJing. Nelly was drinking. Jeff was drinking. Me and Jeff had room service. And Lancaster was just having a light show with a
man,
thunderstorm.
time just stopped, man.
I didn't hear it because I just had my headphones. I was mixing. I was deep into my mix.
Yeah, Jeff was completely unaware. Jeff comes out of it like, the fuck is that? Is that lightning?
That light show.
Opened up the curtains and it's just like pow 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 pow. I
Yep.
think I got some video of it too.
And
Meanwhile,
every
I
now and
was
then there was a little reverb, and Nelson's like, is that the speaker? I'm like, no, that's the lightning. It was very weird because there wasn't much rain.
No.
Yeah, it was just a heavy thunderstorm.
That heat storm.
Yeah.
All I know was that I was a little toasted. My mix was on point.
It was good. we got to remember to record those because damn,
Whew.
there's
Maybe
some
you-
fire tracks.
We
on
are-
there.
I
That
think we're
sounds-
just better at mixing when we're just a little, have a couple drinks.
I
in
think
us.
that's just hindsight. It's just like you remember being like, oh, last night was so amazing. And then you see the actual video and you're like, oh, fuck, I did that? So your mix might be shit.
Nah.
You have no proof of it.
Nah,
this
nah.
one. No,
I remember it because I was
here's the
like,
thing,
I was
it's-
just pressing the button. I was like, wait, this is right now, bam! And I'm like, wow, I really worked.
The
The no fear mentality.
I
You
don't
gotta,
know about that.
And then boom, it was like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I do not remember falling asleep. I don't
I do.
remember how that night.
I do. So Nelson left.
Right.
Nelson turned off the lights for us. Very nice, nice of
Yes.
him.
Oh, yeah, we were already at bed.
Lights go out.
Oh yeah, I went out.
3 seconds later, I just hear deep breathing from Pedro. I'm like, wow. Like, I was exhausted too. But, like, I was like, I had enough time to be like, wow, that was fast. He's gone.
I told you, man. I was tired.
Sawing logs, baby.
I had to catch up. That was rough. Man, that was great. I love being able to pass out like that.
Then Saturday, oof. So that began the rough Zenkaikon because
For you?
I had too much fun on Friday. I woke up extremely thirsty.
Yeah, you were dry.
I was dry.
Yeah.
Because I was like, as pollen allergies are killing me. That means
Sleep
I can't breathe through my
automatically,
nose. I have to breathe through my mouth.
Yep.
I was dehydrated from drinking all that alcohol. I woke up with like extreme dry mouth. I was like, wow, I'm hungover. I'm tired. I woke up at like 8, 9 because Pedro's alarm kept going off.
Oh yeah, because you told me to. Joe was like, "Hey, they told us at the
Yeah.
front desk to check at around
But like
8 or 9."
even if you wanted me to go back to bed, I probably couldn't because
Oh, I see.
like the post drinking sleep.
I'm gonna tell you this: I did not hear those alarms.
Clearly
Only
you did
you heard those.
because you turned it off.
Oh, that's just reflex.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was like, I kept hearing him like, is he? He's gonna press it. He's gonna turn it off. Oh wow, he did.
That was just reflex. I think my body just knows where to like hit on the screen.
But,
for my phone.
What did we do that day? Oh right, so
No,
I
we
got
woke
up.
up and we had those complimentary breakfasts.
Breakfast.
Thank God that Jeff's
Which-
an elite member of the Marriott.
Free breakfast.
Oh, I
We
was
got
in the
there lit.
shower.
Yeah, Nelson was finishing
Yeah,
up his shower.
I was kind of rough too.
If you can get a free breakfast, go down, and if you can't,
Just go
splurge
anyways.
on the breakfast bar.
Go early when they have a better selection of bread.
I don't think. Okay, first of all, mold does not develop in a couple hours. Those like bagels were moldy the entire time.
Say what?
Well, that means
Yeah.
because people took the good ones.
Oh, that's. Oh, I see.
That's
you're
what I
saying,
mean,
see
right?
you're
You
saying.
go
No, they
go
got
early.
No.
How
They
do you
didn't
know
take the good ones.
How do you know it wasn't like a staple of the area, like a Lancaster bread roll?
That
Okay,
little
this thing-
spot
You
on
don't
every
know.
bagel.
Yo, what
What's-
about what if it was like blue cheese, right?
No.
What if you could accompany it with blue bread, man? Just get that.
It looked like blue cheese bagels.
Yo, I'm down with that.
Or whatever the cheese that's all moldy is.
That's good.
No, man.
No,
Hey.
No. But everything else about the breakfast bar is dope. They have fruit, so you just make yourself a little fruit salad.
It's
they got
it's
egg.
hotel breakfast.
Yeah. Continental breakfast. They got French toast.
It's a
they got
buffet.
a vat of syrup, so
You
you,
can go
just put
back.
a ladle. Yeah.
You have coffee. You have orange juice.
Oh, yeah.
Fill up.
Yeah, for orange juice, they just leave the bottle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Just like-
coffee.
Just like MacFest.
Yep.
man,
they
I'm
just leave
messed
the
up.
Another hotel
Yep.
that we highly recommend for breakfast.
Gaylord. Yes,
Gaylord.
very much so.
Oh,
And that was a very nourishing, reviving breakfast. And then after that, we went back to the room. I think, did you shower again?
No.
Oh.
You know what happened?
What happened?
We went back to the room. We brought Nelson his emergency supply of jam packets and special K cereal. The
yeah,
little
that's
box. Because
Yeah.
Nelson didn't eat.
Poor Nelson.
So then
Nelson was hungry.
within an hour, we went to Subway and you got your second meal.
Yeah.
Right after breakfast continental buffet.
that was not even an hour.
It
not
wasn't.
even an hour.
Hey, man, I'm a growing boy. I need my
You're a
sustenance.
sprout.
Plus, I only got a 6-inch sandwich. That doesn't count.
You just had a giant breakfast. Buffet. Unlimited.
No, that's not unlimited enough. I just needed some bread. I couldn't have bread because there was like 2 trays of bagels, and both trays of bagels had little spots of mold. I was highly disappointed. Yeah.
I'm surprised. Anyways, after that, we went to Subway. I guess I was still hung. I don't know. I was just tired. Allergies were hitting me hard. Just sleepy, hungover, tired.
Yeah, we just hung out. We just
The
went
weather
back
was
to the
really
hotel.
nice this weekend.
Yeah, that was a very good.
Zenkaikon.
It was, but that's what got me.
But
Because I
that's-
thought it rained the night before, which it did, right?
It did, but
it wasn't as much. it
Not
wasn't like
enough to wash away the pollen.
Yeah, the
just
thunderstorm
to
that
stir it around.
the thunderstorm that was going on would have led you to believe there was much heavier rain going on, and it wasn't.
And I didn't know because I had the headphones.
Jeff.
So I paid for it. But I mean, we walked around. We did that little circuit around the block.
Yep.
The fountain. We walked to the
yet.
fountain. No,
Yeah,
that was right after Subway. We went to the fountain.
The roundabouts.
Yeah, and then we went back. We were like, all right,
Pool time.
we have late checkout. We are on a time limit.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, so we were kind of hurried, even though we have late checkout. So it's nice. It's very nice.
Yeah.
But we had like things to do.
Yeah, late checkout was like 4 p.m. It was 2 o'clock when we were done with
Yeah,
Subway.
so we were like, we got to go to the pool.
Yeah.
Right away, because
Yeah.
I want to take a shower after the pool.
Oh, that's right. I don't. I
Yeah,
like that.
that's
pool.
weird. That's gross. That's I
Like
don't.
that
That's why I was so strong. I had that chlorine protection
Aura?
all around me.
I don't.
Your eyes bloodshot.
But yeah, we went to the pool.
Like Mr. Manhattan. That blue glow.
Pool's just as nice
Yeah,
as
the
before.
pool's dope. The only
Not a lot of people. There's always like every time last year we went, it was always like 2 to 3
There's, like,
other
2 or
people,
more.
or maybe
a little bit more.
Yeah, to like there's a party or 2 parties there, and then
Yeah.
they just leave.
Yep. But the people that were there this time were going to Zenkaikon as well, so we got to talk to them for a bit. And the only disappointing part was really the hot tub was was closed.
I don't know
They
what
had a
happened.
cover on it. They just had a cover on it for whatever reason.
Apparently, they said they broke down a couple months ago. They just haven't fixed it.
Man, get on that, man.
Yeah.
We actually went there for that hot tub. I just wanted to soak.
I think I would have been revived with the hot tub.
Instead
I
I
wanted
had
to like dip my legs in, man.
yeah.
But I
And
mean,
then we just
still,
had-
pool's still nice. You can't.
Oh no, I loved it.
Yeah.
I almost took a real hard fall walking into the pool. Like it was wet all around, and I slipped. But thankfully, I was already at the edge, so I just whoosh,
Yeah, you
splashed
played
in.
that off. I was recording and was watching. I was like, wow, that dude fell in there.
Yeah, it was not graceful at all. But hanging out in the pool was very good. The water was a little chilly, but then you got used to it, and then you just had that pool feel of like relaxed.
Yeah. So I mean, pools are tight as always.
Yeah. And it was nice being able to talk to other con goers while
Yeah.
in there.
We-
We couldn't get our DJ set going because we didn't have the speakers or any outlets.
Because there's no outlets in the pool, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, true.
They don't want people splashing waters into the electrical sockets.
I like how Nelly said, "This is messed up. What if somebody needs to be revived by the what is it, the defibrillator? What is it called?
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator."
Like
and I
what-
was like, "Oh, they would probably." In the moment, I was just thinking they would just move the body outside, Nelson, and near an outlet. It's no big deal. And it took like 10 minutes later, where I just look at Nelson, no prompting. He was in another conversation. I'm like, Nelly, you can't defibrillate somebody that's wet. They die. Like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's how a Marvel superhero is created.
That's the origin story.
That's the
Took a slip at the pool, fell in, had to be defibrillated. Rough. Damn.
but
Then
that was chill.
it was very nice. I left feeling great. Jeff,
I still
left
felt weird because it's like allergies. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I was suffocating.
feeling poor Jeff.
Checked out a room, and then we were like,
We
all
got
right.
your shower. We got to check out.
Then was through the Zenkai. So, mind you, we've been at Zenkaikon for almost 24 hours. Almost.
Yeah,
not
pretty
quite.
much. We're like 3 hours.
We
away
haven't
from
done
being-
anything Zenkaikon.
Oh, yeah. We've been at Zenkaikon, but the most we've done is get our badge and checked out the concert. That's it.
Concerts.
Some pictures, not too many.
So,
So that's when we actually get to going around.
yeah, so we walked around. We did the circuit. We went to the merchant.
check out the game room. Game room was actually pretty nice. I think a little bit better than last year because they had the gun shooting
Arcade game.
The arcade
the
game.
workout, the
9/11.
secret workout game. 9/11 game.
911.
911. What's wrong with you, Nelson? It's the Japanese
Ace
arcade
Combat.
game where you have to move around
Where you-
and it'll follow your movement.
I told you when I was there, like when I played that as a kid in Taiwan, you get your workout. Like
well, yeah,
your
one of the-
thighs. If you play that game accurately and like try to avoid all the bullets, you're in this like weird constant like bent stance, so your thighs are just working. The next day I remember playing, like waking up, I'm like, my thighs are so sore.
but everything else
Mama.
everything else is the same. A lot of games, a lot of anime games in the middle, and then dance games around the edge.
Yeah, some
But
Connect games. I think.
pretty small still. I mean, they haven't really upgraded the game room. It's not really a focus for
No.
Zenkaikon. Which,
Like we said, like Zenkaikon's like a small scale thing. But like it's
guess.
big enough where it has it all. Like it still has a great tabletop. Like the tabletop room was.
oh yeah,
packed.
the tabletop room gets a ton of space, a ton of games,
It's not even. It's not. It's relatively big.
That's actually pretty good. I didn't even notice that.
But like
Mad props
every
for the-
table is packed.
Yeah, it's filled. Mad props. I actually didn't realize that. Yeah, I like that. I respect that a lot.
And then
Because video games, it's 2-player. Like the ones that are 2-player, somebody's already on there. There's a lot of people that won't sit down to join in.
Right.
Yeah.
But for
the size
card
that it
games,
is, yeah.
No, for board games.
Oh, yeah.
If there's even one spot open,
jump
it's
in.
more. Yeah, it's more natural to join in because you're joining a group instead of joining just one other person at this one video game. Right. It's less confrontational. It's more cooperative. I guess.
because like they want people to play with them.
Yeah. True.
And
They
every
need-
table's full, so like you
Board
can't
games.
really go start your own thing. Like you just got to join in with someone else.
Yeah, you got to find a spot. Oh, cool! Wow, mad props. I respect that a lot. I like that a lot because that's a big, nice thing that I appreciate from other conventions when they have a good tabletop area. And karaoke was cool.
Oh yeah,
The
we
karaoke
checked
room. It's really like tucked away though.
I mean, it's the same place as
Same
last year,
place, yeah. But you know, what if it's your first time there? Trying to find it, you have to do a journey.
Those karaoke things they seem kind of intense because they want you. It's not just karaoke. Like when I think karaoke, it's like you sit, you stand.
Yeah, you're thinking of
there's
the-
a TV screen in front of you with the lyrics, and you just go.
Yeah.
Their karaoke is like it's just American Idol.
It's
Yeah.
You got to
interactive,
memorize
yeah.
the song. You got to do like
The
you got to
dance.
add some dance, add some flair, add some personal flair to it. Yeah, and you're getting judged.
Yeah, you gotta pick. You gotta pick your own song,
You gotta pick
and
your
you gotta
own
pick one
song.
that you know. It's not really. Yeah, you're right.
You got to memorize the songs. I'm like, wow, these people are straight up memorizing Japanese lyrics. What the hell?
Because I remember from like Otakon where they had the
You-
karaoke room and it'd just be kind of casual and then somebody would come up and just like slay a song.
Yeah.
But you know, at any given time, it's just people just decompressing. It's
yeah.
not really like there.
But this is
for-
like a full on like it's a show.
Yep.
People are that karaoke room is packed. People are
it's,
like
it's
want
more
to watch.
people in the audience instead of people just hanging out.
Yeah.
So I would actually suggest maybe changing that so that it's in a bigger room and you can do
A
different,
bigger stage.
a bigger stage, yeah. And you can change the style so it's not just like rows of seat, a little less intimidating, more like people where people can sit down at a booth
Yeah.
style or round table, just
Like-
so that they can go hang out with friends there.
Like
or
I'm
just,
thinking
or just go full on
karaoke.
voice.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Just like do it on a stage and make it part of like
Give people the option to boo you off.
No!
that's fucked up.
call in now to vote.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be cool. And then after that, what did we rush out of there because we had to do interviews?
Yeah, I mean, we did the quick cycle.
Yeah,
So,
we did very quick.
Once
cycle.
again, we didn't really go to any panels.
Well, see, I wanted to see like Steve Bloom was like my main thing. The line was kind of.
I think all those.
I think there were a lot of good panels because
all those
yeah.
panels, like the bigger ones. I think they're all on YouTube. I remember looking at the Zenkaikon or YouTube for Zenkaikon. It's like all those big ones were recorded.
Yeah, you definitely want to attend them. Wow, could not think of the word. You want to attend them because the Q&A portion. I mean, I remember a few people in the elevator talking about they got to ask this question or that question, and they thought that was really exciting. So you want to go if
Yeah,
that's
of
your
course.
thing. But if you're like us and you just want to enjoy the convention, nah, that's gonna go way over your head because time flew by pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Time
especially
flew by, it was really
especially
fast.
that the fact that we didn't. I think which leads back to my why I felt like shit. Is that I didn't have a hotel room to go decompress and
that's
separate.
right.
Like I had.
You
to,
were worrying about that all day. I did not care. I was like, Jeff,
Yeah.
we can just Uber back home, man.
Just call the same guy
Yeah, I know a guy. He got us.
again.
Yeah, like it could have been 3 a.m. We just hit up Uber, tell him to drive us back home, and we're fine, man. Nothing to stress out about.
But yeah.
We just did interviews. We
Car-
got to meet the vice chairman, the chairman.
The chairman.
Yeah, she was great.
Matilda?
Do check out the interview. We'll have that up later. But she was pretty.
Was it Matilda? What? Maddie?
Yeah, Matilda. She goes by Maddie.
Maddie. Yeah.
She was great, friendly, cheery, and especially for her and like all the others and Zenkaikon staff members, like they were pretty tired this week too. I mean, leading up to the con, they're probably
A lot of
doing
prep,
a lot of prep, a lot of fires to put out,
Whew.
just making sure that everything's fine.
As
They were
even
still
as
at high
small
energy.
as that con is, it's not small. It's still five.
No,
it's
no,
still
no.
5,000 people. You got to
Yeah,
manage.
we call it small because of all the other conventions that we go to in the area.
It's big.
But yeah, it's like it's 6,000 plus. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then after that, finally, we were done with our objectives. Back to hanging out, drinking, and going to concerts and skating.
I didn't drink.
You didn't drink that night?
No, because I just felt so tired.
Oh, you were so
Yeah,
bad.
I was just tired.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
But we did leave the hotel and we did go skating at a nearby garage,
We
parking
had some
garage.
time to kill before the concert.
Yeah,
so-
before what is it? Hyper Potion and Steph K went on that night.
Oh, no. Forgetting Maine.
Oh, that's right. After
We did our interviews,
we went back into Lancaster.
We went to Lancaster. It's like, let's
Love
do
the city.
We're kind of hungry.
So that's where we split.
That's where we split.
You left.
So
us.
I went
Because you wanted to go to the rooftop bar, but like you had to go take a Duke or something.
You wanted
Yeah.
to change because
I wanted to change because I was in cosplay for once. So no, here's the thing though. I was in cosplay, but I was still like wandering with you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
Like remember when we went to Subway, it was cool. But then when we went to like the rooftop bar,
But yeah. But
You
we'll
had
get to that.
something.
We'll get
Like,
to.
I
We
wanted
wanted
to
to go
change.
there because you're like, oh, that's new. That's interesting. Let's go check it out. You were taking a long time.
yeah.
So we
Pete
left.
Pete was like, I'm hungry now, even though he had 2 meals within. Not even. It's like 4 hours.
Growing
That's
boy,
it.
Jeff. And I went to the pool. I went swimming. I'm an athlete. Okay.
Ugh.
Athlete's body.
So we went past the actual intersection, the
Yeah.
little circuit, and we stopped by one of our old haunts,
The Den.
the Den,
Which we found out is called the Den of Pleasure.
which is just
officially.
a little casual
Erotica. Erotica store.
pornography.
One of, I guess,
one.
many
Yeah.
Lancaster erotica stores.
So we stopped by last year because last year we walked by and we saw a sign that said,
It just looked really
like
weird.
"No,
sale or
there was an
something?
anime sale." That's why we walked in.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
like, "Hey, Zenkaikon goers, like hentai sale here."
Yep. And I was like, I'm about that.
So we walk in, and we walk
I
in.
didn't really
hentai.
know what kind of shop it was.
This year it didn't.
No, last
So
year.
we
yeah.
went in to go check if they did have a sale for it, like
That's
a little
true.
section for hentai, but no.
Well, last year they had it prominently displayed at the front.
Right.
But they did have a hentai section.
Yeah.
So maybe they stepped up. They're like, well, you know what?
No.
gotta-
We talked to the lady that was there.
Yeah, we
working.
talked to the.
She
one of
didn't
the
know what was
employees.
going on.
She was not aware. I don't think she was supposed to work that weekend either.
No.
She was just covering a shift.
But
we
still,
just-
like they didn't know about it.
Nope.
Locals don't know about Zenkaikon when it's 1 block away.
Yeah.
But now they have a hentai section.
No.
Did they have
always
one
did.
before?
We're telling you, they've had the hentai
had one?
section.
Okay.
Yes. The only thing last year, they took a couple of them and put them by the entrance.
And by
So
the front
as
door,
you-
they
yeah.
put a piece of paper saying
Just,
sale.
You know,
I
sale.
remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
But
But this time, none of that. So we just browsed some of the sex toys, some of the movies. Some of
We
the
learned a
parodies.
lot about Lancaster.
Yeah, found out there's the erotica store has an arcade. The arcade is
Viewing
just
booth.
Viewing booths for porn that are.
I never
We were
knew-
told not to touch the walls.
I didn't know
so we
existed,
didn't.
but they do.
Yeah,
And
they
we
do have
saw.
booths.
We were there.
We recommend them. And
we'll leave
it
at
even has it's huh?
that. And we'll leave it at that. No.
We'll leave it at that.
No, they're interactive. They're
Yeah,
interactive
they're very.
arcades, so.
They're one person booth, but there is a way to interact with other
They're cubicles.
other goers. Yeah. So just if you are there, check out the Den.
Don't
Full
touch the
name
walls.
is the Den of Pleasure.
Don't touch the walls.
Check out their arcade. Great games. And don't touch the walls. Yeah.
But but we were there for a little bit because we were
Yeah,
talking
and-
to the person there. So I compare it to you know you play the RPGs, right? And you go to the bar.
Yeah,
You
you hit
talk
that
to the
A button.
NPCs and you're pressing A button and you're just like, tell me about this town, sir.
Yeah. You have different
You
options.
talk to the barkeep and you're like, oh yes, you know, blah 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 is down the street,
Ask
blah blah
about
blah.
the mayor.
That's exactly what happened when we went there.
We just asked about different stuff.
It's like what's
Just
the
went down
hot,
the
what's the
list.
cool places to go eat? What are the cool places? What bars are nice? What's the city like?
How many
during
people
the
have been
day?
coming in?
Yeah, how
Have you been
busy
getting
they
more
are.
Business? Is there another erotica store?
Like we learned a lot about Lancaster there from that one store.
Yep. You just
Huh?
gotta go.
Talk to locals.
Gotta go socialize. And then when we left, it was sunset. It felt
were
really
hungry.
nice.
Oh, then we went to the bar, that new
we
bar.
were looking for food. All the places we checked, because that's when we checked out the Issei ramen place or noodle place, and everything
Packed.
was just packed. So
Cheap.
we were like, well, time to
Yeah,
check
a lot
out
of
that.
select. It looks interesting. Like you have Asian noodles, like all sorts of Asian, Korean, Japanese, Chinese.
So we hit up
Thai.
the rooftop bars. There's two.
Thinking that they serve food, but they
Well-
just opened.
Tellus 360 does serve food, but
we
they
wanted
didn't
to
have their
be-
rooftop open
yeah.
yet. So we went to not Atlanta, Altana.
Altana.
I think
Altana,
it's Altana.
and went straight to the rooftop, and we got drinks. They were really cheap. So, but then they jacked up the price by the time Nelson got there. Because we get to the rooftop, we go to the bar, we're just chatting him up, and we're like, okay, what do you want? All right, we'll just take Red Bull and vodka. And we got them for $4. $4 each, me and Jeff.
I saw that. I was like, huh.
Yeah, no, Jeff didn't even realize at first, and I didn't know because I don't buy many club drinks. But when we got to ours, we found a seat.
I sat down. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, the little ding. And Jeff's like, we just paid $4 for vodka and Red Bull. I was like, yeah. He's like, that's cheap. Nelson, they got cheap stuff over here. And so Nelson rushes over.
But
Altana is, hold on, I want to tell this story because that show's hilarious. Altana is at the top of a 4-story building. Nelson walked in and took the flight of stairs all the way to the top, which means he walked right past the elevator that Jeff and I took.
But here's the thing. Before that, I went to...
Oh, yeah, you went to TELUS 360.
I went to TELUS 360.
Right next door.
Well, here's the thing. It's like I saw the sign, and I knew it. I was like, fuck.
But you did the same thing.
But I went
up
all
to
the
the
way up. I did not take the elevator at the TELUS 360 bar.
Saw it was
I
closed.
walked all the way around. I was like, oh my lord.
Nelson just gets up there. We're like, why are you winded?
And
he's like, I took the stairs. Like, what about the elevator, Nelson?
In full Haikyuu cosplay, mind you. So I'm sticking out like there was nobody. I saw like 2
But that
people.
means you're in sports attire.
Yeah, yeah.
You were in the right costume.
Yeah, you were fine.
But
You were fine.
I saw like 2 people in cosplay at the TELUS place. The Altana though, it was like upscale, like a
but it's
people
new.
trying to like.
Altana was also great because it was doing the top hits from 2002. Oh my god, that was amazing. Linkin Park, in the end. You had some DMX. I don't remember what song that was.
Ja Rule and Ashanti.
You had Ja Rule and Ashanti.
And it was the sun was setting. Weather was really nice.
Yo, that was that was such a good highlight.
Yeah, the rooftop was really nice, especially for Lancaster. Like it's
that's like a DC kind of like vibe. That was
It is,
Yeah.
especially for that area. Is like that's downtown. That's the intersection, the busiest intersection, and you're right there. So you get to see the sunset. You get to see the sights. You get to see that clock tower or whatever.
Yeah.
Bell
Yeah,
tower.
you get to see the skyscape.
And the drink
Just
wasn't.
like
The
tops
drink
of
weren't that expensive. Even after I think I got mine for like $8.
$8,
Yeah.
still cheap.
Compared to DC.
It's like 10,
Yeah.
10 for Red Bull vodka.
DC, you're paying like 10 to 15-ish.
Yeah.
So that was
depending
a-
on where you go, but
Very good spot.
very good.
And they get packed late night, so we got there like at a really nice sweet spot early.
It's like
where we got
happy
to
hour time.
Yeah, so you get to chill out.
The only drawback is that since they're so newly open, they don't have their food license.
Oh yeah.
So we couldn't order food.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like if
We
they
were
had food, I
disappointed.
think we would have stayed there longer.
Way longer.
Yeah.
They have like platters. You can get like cheese,
Yeah,
salmon, whatever.
that's not real food. I needed real food at that
Snacking.
time.
So then, what did we eat? Where did we go?
Chinese,
did you
the
guys?
Asian
Oh, that's
Chipotle.
right.
Down the street, right down the street, across the street.
Walked down, went down the street, got some Chinese Chipotle, which was pretty good overall.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was
different.
interesting.
Asian Chipotle. It's just Chipotle, but with Asian things.
Yeah, which was kind of weird. I think that like fucked with my mind as I'm eating it. It's like I know I'm supposed to like this, but the flavors aren't right. And then after that, back to the hotel. That's when we.
Ended up skating because our Nelson's
yeah.
roommates.
So yeah, I went back to change out of my cosplay because I was feeling self-conscious.
everyone's getting ready for the rave. You know,
That's
the girls
true.
are getting dressed up, nice dresses and stuff. But and then they all get ready. They get the heels on, and they're like, "Let's go skating." I'm like,
What?
Yeah,
so
that's
I
good.
guess Nelson's roommates got new longboards for the weekend,
Yep.
and they're like, "Let's go use them in the streets of Lancaster."
And we had some time before the concert.
It-
Yeah, we
works.
had time to kill.
So-
Lancaster like pretty much looks like a
It's-
skate town.
Perfect,
Yeah.
I'd say. If I wish I knew how to longboard because I just cruise around Lancaster.
Oh yeah, getting around.
Getting around, it's not a big town. There's plenty of hills that aren't like super steep, so you can just cruise. And
Wide sidewalks, you said.
wide sidewalks.
A lot of stuff to check
Stay
out.
away from the central intersection. But
Yeah.
like you still can go through it. It's just like only
Yeah.
one lane.
I mean, people were riding around in bikes.
Yeah.
Around that area.
So like it was real nice. But we went to the parking lot, empty parking lot.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun there. I learned how to. I didn't really learn. I've tried a longboard. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Nelson skateboard.
Mine
Was not very
not
good.
great.
Mine is weathered.
But we had time to kill.
I'll
I mean,
admit.
Yeah.
that's a good example. Just like stepping away from the car and just doing,
Testing.
do whatever you
Testing
want.
some other stuff. So that means
It was good.
it was good. Now I want a longboard.
Yeah, me too.
And then when you get back into the con, you're not. It doesn't feel stale because I think that's a big part of like some cons.
You're there too long.
Yeah, you start to get just like,
You're like,
Meh.
oh, do we want to do another lap around?
yeah,
See
you
some,
start
but-
losing interest in what to do, or maybe it just becomes too repetitive. It might become a little bit of a drain, but Lancaster gives you the chance to, or Zenkaikon gives you the chance to be able to step away if you are feeling that, and be able to come
But
back
not-
and enjoy it.
Not to the extreme of where you just feel separated completely.
Yeah.
Because it's all walking distance.
Yep.
Yeah, that was literally like a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Block
was.
and
It
a half?
was where the
Just a
parking lot
block?
where we used
It
to
actually took us longer because we went a roundabout way. We didn't even realize.
Yeah, because they wanted to go down that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They wanted to go down a hill, longboard down it. Cruise.
And then concerts.
Yeah. Hyper Potions was really good. The Zenkaikon dance crowd is unique because they're a flying saucer.
It's
they
a-
like
it's
move
a
around.
blob.
There's a
It's a big blob that
nebula
moves
of-
everywhere.
They don't. They
Different
don't hug the
dance.
stage. They don't like get hyped for the person at the
I
stage.
know. Nelson was the only one like doing faces and hand signs at the DJ whenever they played a good song. There was like a few Porter Robinson songs that came up,
Oh
and
my
you
God, man.
rushed
I was
the
like- I was
stage
track
and like
listening.
tried
I
to
was
get
like-
up on the stage.
I did not try and get up on
Yes,
this.
you did.
I
Fuck
wanted
Fuck
to.
security.
I wanted to.
Such a bad man.
I know that like Nelson got a talking to. He got scolded so many
No,
times.
I did not.
Oh my god, he almost
I
got
did
us all
not.
kicked out.
Oh no.
We had
Three
to-
security officers came over.
We had to go up and flash that we were pressed just to let him stay. Man, Nelson, you gotta control
so
yourself,
bad.
man.
But Zenkaikon's not like that. But like it's interesting because like, what was the most recent con that you guys went to? I guess Mac just kind of
Katsu?
Katsu.
Yes.
Katsu has the concerts, right?
Yeah.
You have the people going to the stage, flocking to the stage, but then like of course you're gonna have your own like central area where people
yeah.
want to hang out and do their dance moves, right? And just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like root each other, the dance stuff.
Yeah.
But that's all Zenkaikon is. It's just that blob.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just
And it's make a circle, then the circle breaks, then they make the circle again on a slightly different center point, so the blob is always moving.
So
but
the
never
benefits
really
of that
at the
is
stage.
it's always high energy.
yeah.
Always high energy at those things. And if you want
Very
to take a
high
break,
energy.
you just take a step back
that's kind
away
of like
from the
a
blob,
cool thing. Yeah, it's
and you're
like-
good.
Normally, it's you go to a show and everybody's like, they're kind of praising the DJ, not really dancing, just kind of like pumping their fists, kind of thing.
Well, you,
Which is kind of a cool thing to see now. It's just like, oh wow, they appreciate the DJ, but that's not like their main focus. Their focus is like dancing with their
Dancing,
friends,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and hanging out. And,
So like we go out in DC and go see a music concert, I guess, yeah.
yeah,
All the time. It's a very different vibe because
Yeah,
people
are
go to
facing the
concert,
stage,
They want to
whereas
go
at-
see the guy playing the stage.
Yeah.
Maybe you have one or two people doing their like the dance thing, trying to get the groove on.
Yeah.
But like AnimeCon, Zenkaikon especially, it's just not really about the music. Some people are there for the music, but they're more about the dance.
the experience.
yeah,
Yes.
because even the people that are outliers, that are standing by the stage, by the speakers,
They get pulled
they're-
into that blob.
oh, that too, but they're not looking at the stage. They're looking at the blob.
Yeah.
Like everybody that's on the sides, they could just be looking at the DJ from the corner. They're not. They're focusing on the center of the room, which is really weird. Seems strange anyway. And then yeah, Nelson making a fool of himself, trying to get kicked out because he just needs to give the DJ props for that
Rushing the
Porter.
stage.
I did
And he's
not.
bringing weapons on the stage. It's so
Definitely
bad.
not. Oh, the only weapon I brought
Streaking
was my
glow
dance
sticks.
moves. No, I was pretty hyped.
How'd you
Hyper
guys?
Potion was tight.
Yeah, how'd you guys like Hyper Potions?
I really liked them.
I like them too. I mean, from last year, they were, I guess, this is what I would expect from them. It was
Yeah.
mostly high energy. There weren't any slow songs, which stood out a lot last year.
And-
Last year, I remember being like, man, these guys are not letting up. Like most of the
I think they
DJs.
learned from last year because in
Yeah.
our interview they were saying
Because-
like it was like oh it's kind of hard to play for this crowd because I guess they're not used to
That's true.
that the AnimeCon crowd which is they want to just dance
all
with
the
each
time.
other right they're
All
not
the
listening to music so I think this year they came prepared. You're like all right we know how this crowd is
Yeah,
so we
they
just-
don't need downtime.
we don't need downtime we They do, but like they're more attuned to it.
Yeah.
They know how to adjust to the blob.
Yes. The downtime is like we started a new song and the song starts a little bit slower. But there were no slow songs. There was no get your energy back type of thing. It was just high energy all the time. And I was actually more impressed with the DJ afterwards, Steph K, because that guy played a huge variety of stuff.
Yeah.
Like he switched between a ton of things.
So like that was totally didn't I wasn't familiar with Steph K.
Yeah, me neither.
But it was funny because I saw him in the elevator going down.
Oh, nice.
So like going to go see Hyper Potions, I noticed his shirt was the Porter Robinson and Madeon concert.
Yep.
Concert shirt. And when I saw him on stage, I was like, hey,
That's the dude.
that's that dude. Oh man, he's gonna drop something wild. And he did. He put on a great show.
I mean, he did anime covers, and he did covers of like popular songs. He did some anime intro songs, but he also did some drum and bass. He did do the Porter Robinson stuff. He was all over the place.
He did the thing where he looks at the crowd and he's like, "Nah, they're not feeling this song."
Yeah.
Oh
he
my God.
switched it, and it was like, beef.
That was a hard, like for me to notice. That's a real hard transition.
But it worked.
That's like,
But that's what the people wanted.
That's what they want.
that's like listening to some Katy Perry and then switching over to some DMX shit. Like it was so obvious that the dude just hit that slider real hard all the way to the right.
And then the people who just picked up, they're like, yep.
And they got into
That's
it.
what they
That
want.
reminds me, I remember looking at the brochure, the pamphlet that came for Zenkaikon. On the back is just a giant advert for Sonus. I think it's called Sonus. And Sonus
Yep.
is, I guess it's a company, but basically it's like the company that are in charge of the lights.
Oh yeah, the Late Show was awesome.
The light show, I've seen people that actually do this job, and like they have the machine and everything for the lights.
Yeah.
Light show is no joke. Like
Yeah.
the stage that they have for Zenkaikon is apparently the ad says they've been doing Zenkaikon for like multiple years.
Yeah, because they had the same thing last year.
Yeah. That giant booth in the back, like those guys are just working the lights all
Oh,
the time.
God.
Yeah. So like
didn't notice
not
that.
just the concert, they're probably doing the
sound.
panels, the sound, everything.
Wow, good for them. Cause,
But the lights were on point.
yeah, it was awesome.
I remember the lights
videography
last year
dope,
was
too.
really good, and this year it was like, if not even better.
Yeah.
And there was
Very
a lot.
pretty.
There was a lot more people on Saturday
Then Friday.
than Friday. But I mean, there's both
that's a given.
good crowds. But even compared to last year, like this was like walking in. There's I think I posted something on Instagram. It was walking in. I was like, damn, this is like going into like a real live concert.
Yeah.
In here.
It was
And-
great. It was a good time. Good time overall. I enjoyed myself.
But our night ended, the concert ended. I was exhausted.
Yeah, Jeff was down.
I went in the back.
Yeah, we lost Jeff for a
Lost me.
while.
I was like, I need to sit
Me
down.
and Nelly were still enjoying the show, and I started looking around. I'm like, "Where's Jeff?
I
Did Jeff
felt like,
die?"
I felt like shit. I couldn't breathe. I had my mask on. I was in the back, just sitting down. People were trying to talk to me. I'm like, no. Please. I'm trying to rest.
Yep,
Leave me
Jeff.
alone. Meanwhile, Colossus boy, little baby boy.
Oh, yeah.
That dude.
Oh, yeah.
That little kid
He was going buck wild.
is going buck wild at like 2 a.m. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, if
You're a
in-
beast.
If you're in the East Coast area, there's a we haven't met him yet. We have to
No.
meet him. There's a prominent
footage
cosplay
of him.
family.
Yeah.
Husband, wife, and their kid. They cosplay. Husband cosplays Colossus. Wife will cosplay Psylocke, but I think she also does Magneto or something.
I don't
else.
know. Some
I
they're
know
all
I've seen-
X-Men.
Yeah, and then little boy will do Colossus Junior, which is great. And they're awesome. They stand out. They're super identifiable. And yeah, they were in there, joined the rave. Colossus kid. They had earmuffs for him. I thought that was really
There's
good.
did
the
they?
hearing.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't see that.
Because if not, that kid would not make it to
Adulthood.
yeah, not one with sound, not an adulthood with sound. And we ended the night with getting our stuff, getting an Uber, not all the way down to
Because it was like
back
there was no
Virginia.
Zenkaikon. Lancaster was completely sold out. Everything was sold out. No hotels.
No
Nearest
hotels.
hotel was 20 miles away.
Yep.
So we got an Uber. I fell asleep.
Oh yeah, it was great. I got back to the hotel. I showered, put on some Toonami.
I showered because I had to get that pollen off of me.
Oh yeah. I showered because I didn't want to bring the pollen into the into the hotel room and kill Jeff.
And I went to bed. And
What'd you do, Nelly? Because you walked around a bit more, didn't you?
A little bit, yeah. So here's my another pro tip
Yeah.
was I grabbed a lot of my heavy stuff and packed my car up.
Oh, the night before.
the night before.
Smart.
Because
smart.
I knew the next day I was like, I don't want to bring my cooler and my like big clothes bag. I just brought like change of clothes, my DJ stuff, and that was it.
Other tip: trying to get that late checkout.
Yeah,
Ooh.
late
Yeah,
checkout's
late
always
checkout.
great.
If you can get late checkout, get late checkout. If you can, like, even if you don't have like the perks for it, just always ask nicely. Be like, "Is there a late checkout?" Like, I'm
Or
sorry.
can we get a little bump?
A little
Just
bump.
a little later. They'll at least do that.
Yeah, they'll do that.
That's what they did with us. They asked, well, how much later do you want? About this much. Sure.
Hotels are generally lenient
Yeah.
about that, anyways.
Especially on like the last day of the convention.
Yeah.
They're going to be, they don't want everybody rushing. So if they can space it out, I'm sure that helps them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's I did kind of a lap or two around the lobby area because
Yeah, there were people there.
They expanded it. I think now it's just a thing now. They just let people hang out
The
there.
lobby, yeah, the
Yeah.
lobby's always still popping.
There
There was a lot of
there.
people playing like Cards Against Humanity. I saw people with like full blown like D&D like spreads because they had huge tables, and
Yep.
then there was just people just talking, hanging out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
A lot of
meeting
people
each
will
other.
go out.
I mean, that's
get
all
delivery
Zenkaikon,
food.
really. Just everyone just sitting down. In
I
the
saw a bunch
hallways.
of people run out, get pretty much they order Domino's or something, and then they just bring it back in, sit there, eat, continue to chat, hop into the concert, or play games.
I mean, you said you went back to the merchant room on Sunday, so like
how
Sunday
was your
still
Sunday was nice.
was a full day. They had the wrestling thing that we didn't go
Yep.
to, but they still had
that's-
it.
missed
We were
that
out of
one,
town.
But, yeah, that was kind of attributed to us like waking up late because
Yeah,
we had late
but like
checkout.
we're
But-
usually used to like going real hard for MagFest, right? We're used to going real hard throughout the day, the week,
Yeah.
and then by Sundays nothing's open.
Yeah.
yeah.
The only thing that is open on Sundays is when we stay up at the arcade room because it's 24/7
Yeah.
and stay up until the arcade room closes.
Closes.
But like Zenkaikon just seemed like it kept going.
Sunday was a full day.
Yeah, it was a
just
full
kept
day.
going. Yeah, I mean, people were doing shoots still, getting in full blown cosplays, and I mean, they still had panels and stuff. But I wanted to like really go through the merch room like step by step, so snaking all the way around.
You got
My
some
friends were like kind of doing some other stuff too.
skating.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna take some time for myself.
You got a
Yeah.
little Zenyatta.
And I got
Zenyatta
a little, I
keychain.
got a little
Zenyatta.
Zenyatta keychain, little thing I like. I got what I get. I got a little Miku figure.
Oh, so you went in.
Yeah.
You got your shop on.
Yeah,
Cool.
I looked at. I mean, there's stuff I really wanted, but you know, I gotta resist. I gotta resist.
Yeah.
From there, but
And then after that, Nelly went. We had lunch together. He picked us up, drove us home. I fell asleep on the drive home as well. I really recommend doing that. And you guys got a little bit of
This time we had the windows down.
except we did a pit stop, rolled the windows mostly up, and left me in the sun asleep. So I woke up real
You were
dry.
asleep, huh?
I woke up and Nelly's like, "You want anything from the store?" I'm like, "Water, Nelson, water. That's what I want." And that was the end of Zenkaikon. Overall,
Yeah, we got home pretty like early-ish.
Yeah.
It was like 7.
We had a long
8.
lunch. We had a
Yeah.
long lunch.
but I had fun. I thought it was relaxing. It was definitely the most unique anime convention experience because I spent so little time at the convention. I spent time there just doing exactly what I wanted to do, which was go play some games, check out some stuff, see what the convention had to offer. But the rest of the time was enjoying music, drinking, hanging out with friends, and just relaxing, which was great.
I liked it because it's like I'm a city boy. I like cities, big cities, but like sometimes cities get kind of too overwhelming. Like they're too big. There's too much to do. Like we live in DC. Well,
Yeah.
the DC area. You go to DC, and like DC's huge.
Yeah.
You go, you know, I have friends in New York. We go to New York. New York is huge. There's so many different boroughs. Tokyo.
Yep.
I don't know, all these big cities. They're huge, right? Zenkaikon is different because it's a very, very small city. Extremely small. Like the radius is probably like 2-3 miles.
Yeah,
Give or
Yep.
take. Like we're
For
downtown. For downtown, right? You get there, it's like you get to experience the city life, but you don't get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. You just kind of do your thing. You're still exposed to the city, and you just do whatever you want.
What did you like, Nelson?
Yeah, just the relaxing atmosphere of it.
Because you did most of the con stuff. You did more con stuff than we did.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe, but just different. Yeah,
that's true. You did.
I wanted to go into like the tabletop stuff and hang out there, but trying to convince my friends to go and do that.
You should have just left them.
I should have just left them. You probably would have met people there.
I brought my Nintendo Switch, which I really wanted to do like Jackbox with a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
But that was.
I think the problem with Jackbox with a Switch is that you need a big monitor for people to see. But I think that's what you need to do. Just carry around a monitor. Switch is super portable.
You're right.
Just plug that bad boy in. You need 2 outlets. Power outlets. Plug in a monitor. Plug in the Switch. Big screen. People come over. What are you playing?
What are you doing?
Jackbox.
Yep.
Join in. Maybe that's another thing we should pitch to Zenkaikon. Be like, hey,
That
have a
would've been a good
Jackbox happy hour or something.
Moving
Oh.
Jackbox.
Yeah.
Maybe extended hours on the game room and tabletop room.
Or if not, then it's just something nice to do in the lobby. Like if you're gonna have your own monitor anyway.
I think if you actually went down in the lobby by yourself with,
all the Cards Against Humanity people, some of those would have popped
you'd
up.
be like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
who wants to play Jackbox with me right here, right now?
Yep. Pretty much. All right.
Last year was okay because it was cold. No, it was
last
cold,
year
so
was
we
really
didn't
cold.
go outside. If I can just find a way to solve my allergy problems, I probably enjoy it way more.
That's true. It's yay.
Say yay.
Yay.
But I'm also thinking,
Where they have to,
Yeah, they don't want to get hit with
they want to
Swarm.
they want to let early entrance in, but like,
It was a few years away from that, I feel. Because like they had to be able to, people had to be going there the whole weekend. Friday.
maybe they have to find somewhere else.
possible.
Yeah, I don't know what the logistics are.
We technically didn't have trouble. We were still able to get a room at the Lancaster Marriott. So for next year, I will plan a little bit better because I want to be able to secure a room early. No, let's just make Jeff drive us. Force Jeff.
That's what we did last year,
Yep.
and it worked out.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Red Panda Podcast, where we covered our experience at Zenkaikon. We definitely had fun. I guess each of us had fun in different ways. Thankfully, Jeff didn't die. And we're definitely looking forward to next year.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in, and peace out.
Go!